So one of the things that I love about this is it's not only about getting rid of weight, it's about reducing chronic inflammation that really is the root cause of every disease.
Did you push record?
Thanks so much for tuning in again to Our Second Act with Paige and Silka. Bonnie, I'm so glad you stayed with me again. I'm really excited what we're going to share with our viewers today because this is something that I did. It's the Anti-Inflammation Challenge that you brought up to me just casually in a conversation. I cued in on it because that is such an issue for me. And I had a great experience. So I'm going to turn the tables. You're going to interview me so I can ask the questions, I can answer the questions for our audience because I think a lot of people will benefit from this.
Absolutely. And thank you for doing this, Silk. I really appreciate this because I don't really get the opportunity to interview a lot of people that actually went on the challenge. But one of the things that I want to say is I was so excited that you were actually interested in going on the challenge specifically, but I want to tell you why. So you're like me, you're basically in good shape, you're healthy. Like if people saw you, we can tell that you work out. Nobody would ever think that you had an inflammation problem from looking at you.
Big time.
And that's the same thing with me. It's like I'm thin, so nobody thinks I have an inflammation problem, but I really do. So one of the things that I love about this is it's not only about getting rid of weight, it's about reducing chronic inflammation that really is the root cause of every disease.
Yeah.
So I would love for you to talk about like your experience of going on the 7-day challenge. You know, what was easy for you? What did you love about it? What was the challenging part about it, if there were any things?
Well, okay, so yeah, I'm happy to. So, as I said, what got my attention was anti-inflammation. I have been, especially the last 3 months, I've been searching for something anti-inflammatory. I take, turmeric, the supplements and all that. I've talked to Dr. Lori, my physician, about it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I tried it, and my experience was, it was incredible. Within a week, or even within 3 days, I already had some of the pain in my hand, my joints. I wasn't as stiff anymore. I really was so pleasantly surprised. And then you're right, I'm relatively thin right now, especially because I lost 9 pounds.
Woohoo! Oh my God, do I love hearing that. That is so great. And here's the thing, you didn't need to lose 9 pounds.
I need to lose 5. I really did.
This is why I'm saying like this works on everybody, because it's not like you needed to lose weight. You were just trying to feel better. And of course, you got the side benefit of, losing the weight and feeling better and looking better and having more energy. This is what I love about this.
The energy component was amazing, and that's what I did. I had put on a few extra pounds that that we call it that menopausal weight that you have around the waist, and it bogged me down. I wasn't running as much. I was developing a hip issue. I even have my hip x-rayed. My hip joints are fine. And the hip pain I had is gone. I mean, I can't believe it. And I told my boyfriend about it. He tried it. For him, okay, so you asked me what was challenging. Really, there wasn't much. I drink wine every day, and so the first 2 days, I was like, oh God, I wish I had my little glass of wine. But really, it wasn't a big deal. So you can't drink the whole time.
Right.
No big deal. I don't drink coffee, so for me that was not a challenge. That was a big challenge for Paul. He went through the first 2 days of detox. I mean, he was lethargic. He had headaches.
Yep.
But on day 3, it was like he couldn't believe the clarity that he gained. So that was, and I explained to him, Paul, you're detoxing. That's what it feels like. And then he goes, well, I can't believe it. I just have so much more energy. I can, think clearer. I was clear in my mind. I said, well, you're supposed to. That's supposed to happen.
That's how you're supposed to feel all the time.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
But we don't realize what we're doing to our bodies when we are eating let's just say conventionally grown foods that are not organic, that are not wild. that have pesticides and chemicals on us that are literally sticking to our bodies and blowing us up.
Yeah, it is amazing. And it was interesting, the learning process, because you wake up, you do the warm water and apple cider vinegar. I never knew about apple cider vinegar before, but hot lemon water, etc., the asparagus at breakfast with all the spices. I actually eat that now because it's so good. And there was no, I mean, there was so much food that I never went hungry, which is why I'm so happy to recommend this. This is something, I mean, it's $10, everybody, right? Isn't that right? The 10
No, it's $21.
Oh, it's 21. Oh.
But you know what? It's $21 and you can go on this as many times as you want. So if you, like, I recommend going on this 4 times a year. And the reason that I do that is because, our lifestyles, the way that we live, our bodies are picking up inflammation all the time. So this is not a diet. You're eating, you're moving your body, you're not starving yourself. You are like literally eating specific foods to decrease inflammation. So if you can do this on a regular basis, you can maintain, you never have to go on a diet. You can feel good, you can have more energy, and that's what I really, really love about this.
Yeah, I loved discovering beets. Who eats beets? Yeah,
Russians eat beets.
Yeah, okay. So now I snack on them. I have them available. I snack on them raw. I loved sautéing the beets, the carrots, the parsley, and what else was it? Parsley. What else went in there? Cabbage. So red cabbage. And I chose to saute it in coconut oil, everything organic, of course.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I love that.
The flavor, especially with the approved spices, the turmeric,
right?
the cayenne pepper, black pepper, and the salt, which are the only spices other than cinnamon with your fruit. See how well I'm a good German.
Good.
I'm a good German. I followed
yes,
instructions, which actually helped. I did follow it to a T. The only thing that I might have cheated just a teeny bit on day 1 and 2, there was during the day where I got just a teeny bit hungry, when we're not supposed to have a snack because you had let us have snacks 3, and I had an egg. I had an organic hard-boiled egg.
But see, look, you even cheated, and it really didn't affect you. What was supposed to happen happened. You decreased inflammation. You felt better. Yes, you went through a little bit of a detox, probably because of the wine, maybe for you.
I really didn't.
But you didn't even go through detox.
No,
okay?
I really
went through a little bit of detox because of the coffee.
Yeah.
Which I will tell you, if you are a coffee drinker, you will probably go through detox. I mean, I have gone through detox because I drink coffee.
And what was nice, Paul discovered green tea through this. I asked you before he went on, and then you said, no, it's okay to have green tea, that it's the coffee that affects is it cortisol?
Cortisol.
Yeah. And so now he's drinking, iced tea, green tea, iced tea. He loves green tea in the morning. He's still doing coffee, went back on coffee, but not as much. So there was a great learning experience there as well.
Good. So it looks like, you guys it really kind of helped give you an awareness that basically helped you make some lifestyle changes.
Exactly.
That now you're able to realize that, there is a way that I can eat, that I can feel better. Like food really does affect the way I feel.
And I know that there's a lot of good programs out there, supplements, whatever, that help people achieve similar results. But there's a lot of money involved in that, or monthly charges. And that's why this is something you can do, like you said, one-time fee, $21. And I know I'm selling right now, and I'm trying to sell you on this because this is really good.
Well, and you know what? So the diet industry is like a $62 billion a year industry. And like, here's the thing. You know what? The $21 is a nominal fee for something that you can do on a regular basis.
And you deserve that. You created this.
If you want to go on it every single month, you can go on it every single month. So once you have this, it's yours to keep. Like, we're not taking anything away from you. And we're always kind of putting up like new little recipes when we think of things. So one of the things that we're going to be doing this again coming up soon. So I know that Silke is going to put the link up. and we would love to have you in the challenge. We do support you. So did you feel supported, when you went through the challenge?
Well, that's hard for me to answer. I know that you go way out of your way. I have you, I just text you. So I felt very supported.
Good.
But I did look at the group, and it looks like that, there's so much activity in there. I think it's terrific. I have no doubt that anybody signing up for this will feel
It's
supported.
funny.
If not,
Sometimes we've gone on the challenge.
email me, and I'll get on Bonnie to make sure she supports
There you go.
Oh, well, Bonnie, no, is there any other questions that you have for me?
No, I mean, you really answered everything, because also, did it help you with your sleep?
Oh my gosh, yes, yes, yeah. Now, a lot of people and my friends did say, well, you'd quit drinking. That, of course, that helps too. But I mean, it's not like I'm an alcoholic, but I think between not having wine at night and just, having that clean, organic food, I felt the difference immediately. Well, within 2 days. That's immediate to me, based on what I came into it with.
Hey, it doesn't get any better than that.
Okay. Well, Bonnie, thanks. I'm happy to talk about that. We'll give some more updates. Obviously, as you said, we will link to the information, so everybody can get their own 7-day challenge. Sorry. And we'll see you on another episode of Our Second Act with Paige and Silka. So glad you were able to join us today. I hope you found this information helpful. If you haven't already done so, please just take 1 second and subscribe to our channel. Button's right over here. And for more information about living your life to the fullest after 50, come visit our website, secondact.tv. See you soon.